Hello, Mechwarrior. Welcome back to Opa Plays Mechwarrior 5. This is the all 4 DLCs. We're playing career mode. We're working our way through all of the DLCs while we play this. With the exception of Call to Arms, I have it. But at this point in the game, I think it starts off at like level 4, so it'd be kind of pointless to play it. I might if I get up in that area and see the missions for it. And we're doing Sarna, which is right now the last 2 missions in Sarna, which is the last 2 missions of the Kestrel Lancers DLC. The specific campaign style DLC. Not all the high reward missions, etc. We'll flash you the mission brief. We're going to go kill some ECM. That way we can get the message out. You can pause this and read through it. I'm not going to. I never do. At least not out loud to you folks. So, 320 tons. Right on par. We were 310 last time. And we will, of course, take all the money we can, and then whatever salvage we can take in money. Got 65 million C-bills, so we're doing pretty good money at this point. This is Colonel Westerick, and that noise you hear in the background is my dog chewing on a bone. It's what he does. He does it very well. So, pardon the little poppy noises. That's him actually snapping off pieces of, I think it's elk horn. We'll just move on. I got 50 days, says so right there. I'm a little bit over tonnage with this arrangement, so that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not taking the DH either because it's slow. This is a raid mission. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take the boar's head because it's fast. And I'll take the Banshee to back me up because it's about time that got rolled out and used. Where's he at? Where's he at? Not there. Keep forgetting it's alphabetical or nothing in the new arrangements that they changed. And then he's a 70. Might as well make it something that can get out of its own way. And then the Crusaders are just a little too lightweight for this. I'm going to take the quick draw. And I'll be 5 tons over. I'll handle that. Not going to worry about the resting part. I got 50 days. The only real question here is, do I want to run this with my top-notch pilots? Because they will not be ready and available for the next. If they have any resting whatsoever. So, and they will. And I want them available for the next because that's a kill-all final. Is anybody good in the boar's head? Yeah, just the guys that are already being used. So I'll take Captain Bauer as my avatar.
The lady in the air is gone. We're ready to go, Commander.
And I think I'm going to go ahead and knock out Salinas for the next one as well, and everybody else can stay. Nobody's going to have any experience at all in the Banshee either, because nobody's ever used it, including myself. Salinas would have been somewhat better. So's Rivas. What is that pink? -5 as opposed to -10 or 0. Okay, I got to get those memorized. That's pretty bad. We're gonna go. 4.5 minutes, not too bad. I usually talk for like, it seems 3-4 hours. Get all cottonmouth, and then I finally drop for combat. Could be because I seldom talk more than about 2-3 sentences. I find that usually conveys the message I need to convey.
The Crater Cobras have provided us with the location of a series of powerful ECM arrays. that have been disrupting long-range comms across the entire Sarna system. If we destroy enough arrays within the region, we should be able to pierce the localized disruption field and get a message out to the system's jump point. We need to destroy these ECM arrays in order to have any hope of getting a message off-world. If we don't succeed, well, we'll all most likely die here, Commander. Ah.
I've got this set up for AI running, not human. I am human, therefore I will change that. And truth be told, this is not a good long-range mech for me. Not a good long-range mech for me at all.
Lovely. No pressure at all for the likes of us, eh?
I know it's hard to hear.
I might switch off. Let me take a look and see. Not much better. Not much better at all.
But it's the simple truth. While we've had our successes, Mechwarriors' armored cavalry still has 4 full regiments of troops on Sarna. It's a simple numbers game. The reality is, we don't have enough forces to come out ahead. Even with the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles, we need reinforcements. And with the system's HPG down, the only way that we can ever hope of getting them is if we get a message back to Davion Command through a ferried message by jump ship. Bringing down these ECM arrays is our only chance of doing that. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this time, all our lives are depending on this. So good luck, Commander.
Hammer here. Something's burning.
Stuck on a rock. I gotta see if I can see the array from a distance or not for LRMs, and if I can, then maybe the boar's head might be the better bet.
New target, Spider.
Let's do it.
Target acquired.
Well, I saw it, then it went away. Maybe I saw that.
I got him.
Yep. It's gonna be up close.
Transmission on the AFFC's command line. The first one since we've arrived at Sarna. I can't make out anything in it, but destroying the other ECM towers might allow us to hear the broadcast. Keep it up, Commander.
Just as a note to self, I should have brought the Basilic. It would have provided ECM. You can do better than that.
Our troops are moving through the mercenary line. We'll be in position to encircle them in a matter of hours.
Damn it! Commander, the ECM disruption is weakening. But Mechwarriors is encircling our forces while you're attacking the ECM installations. We don't have the numbers to fight through them. We need those towers destroyed so we can find a gap in their lines. We fought too long and too hard for this to be our end.
Notice I'm in strictly raid mode. Run and gun, run and gun. UCM,
Cover
strong.
here. Enemy mech destroyed. Roger, sir.
Target acquired.
Units under heavy fire. Gotcha, crawler.
Lots of VTOLs in this one. Helps to slow them down if you can. Take shots. Missed that one somehow, even though it said I got it when I walked over it.
Copy on him.
There we
Federated
go.
Sons. We've reached Sarna's after.
The message is getting clearer, but we still can't make out any discernible information. We need to destroy those remaining ECM towers.
Commander, our tactical projections are not good. The only way we can break through Mechwarriors' forces is if we abandon our wounded. That is not something I'm willing to do.
New
We're
target.
preparing to make our last stand. Finish the mission, Commander. Then get as far away from us as possible. Regroup with Captain Damu. Get a message back to Davian Command. Survive.
It's like I need to
Colonel
focus. That's what I need to do.
I'm sorry we couldn't do more.
It's okay. It's the part of the job that all of us mercenaries must accept at some point. Today, it's just my time.
New target Blackjack.
Enemy target managed to take off one of my components.
So now I'm missing my punch. Can't go through that building. Get out of it.
Target acquired.
Hey, go tough guy.
I can't see where they are because of the ECM. I guess that makes the ECM pretty effective, huh?
Target Battletrack.
Hey, what a mess. Okay, it's there. I'm looking at it, I'm watching the beam hit it, it's not killing it.
Weapon systems are
Boy. I'm about to lose a leg.
Target destroyed.
Hammer. Something's burning.
I really messed up this mission.
Hammer here. Vehicle destroyed.
New target Orion.
Get in the crosshairs.
Scramble that Orion sights up so it doesn't take out my leg. If it does, I gotta switch over.
No problem, boss.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, I'm getting out of his sights. actually killed the first time I shot it.
Target acquired.
Time to get nasty.
Yeah, my only goal for this one is to not lose a mech or a pilot. And finish the mission successfully, of course. Up close on losing some
Hammer here. Toasted.
mechs, it appears.
Target acquired.
This is Arden Sortek of the Davion Heavy Guards calling all surviving forces of the Federated Suns. We have reached Sarna's atmosphere and are available to reinforce on your position. Is anyone out there? Please respond. Again, this is Arden Sortek. Colonel Sortek, this is Colonel Richard Westrick with the Crater Cobras. My God, is it good to hear your voice. The Crater Cobras and the Screaming Eagles are pinned down 50 clicks east of the city of Catatonia along the coast. We estimate that the Big Mac will have us completely surrounded in 3 hours. Transmitting exact coordinates now. Coordinates received. We're preparing an orbital mech drop to reinforce your position. Hold fast, Colonel. Help is here.
This is Captain Alana Damu with the survivors of the 5th Certist Fusiliers. We don't have much left, but we are moving to assist. ETA 2 hours.
Looks like our salvation is here, Commander. I've marked a new exfil site on your map. Let's get out of here and join the others.
And they had to put the exfil site way over here so they could get all that voice acting in. But it rounds out the story.
Starting this position. Alright, copy that.
Now you see why I wanted something big and fast. And you could potentially play that the straight up way. Go in and kill everything as you progress, but I think you still wind up getting a spanking. Always wanted a rifleman I could sell. Might as well pick one up. Makes life easy when it comes time to cash in. And as you can see, I didn't do anything spectacular whatsoever. But I'm not really sure if that was the Banshee that did that, or me, or what, or how that works out. Wow, that's pretty bad. 176 points is the least amount of damage taken. But nobody dead, nobody blown up. Winner, winner. Just to see how bad it is. I am disliked here. Damn. Does that mean I'm going to pay more? Okay. Next mission and final mission for the Kestrel Lancers DLC. As I said going into this, when we were doing the cutscene coming into Sarna, we're about to fight in that first city you saw. We're going to start off in the wilderness, run down for a bit, through the city, and then cut a right-hand turn and take on a streaming mass of everything from mediums to, I think, a light or two, a couple heavies, and then finally a stalker at the end. So, we'll just continue. 350 ton limit. That's a big one. As usual, cash, whatever salvage I have to take. None of these. And if you really wanted to, you could take the pilots again, but if, in doing so, you multiply their chances of getting an injury when they're resting or fatigued, and especially if they're wounded.
Show me something special.
I'm something special. And it looks like they're all on the back page. Salinas. We'll take meat. Nope, not meat. Meat's resting. Back page again. That was Bauer, not, or that's Selena. Same picture. Nutty. Almost confused me. Looks like I'm taking ISIS.
This is ISIS.
And who else is available? From the first page, Commander QP at 45, but is that 45? We did that math. That's 32. Which is still better than the overall.
I sound ready to drop.
Because he can take the Stalker. He has a little bit of experience in it. I am taking, you guessed it, Atlas DH. I'm going to put him in the Atlas A. I'm going to put him in the Stalker, as previously mentioned. SSSSS is after O. They should really let you order them the way you want to order them. And that leaves me 65 tons for Lieutenant Isis. With energy and some, so I'm going to go over and put her... Wow. Yeah. Orion's the only thing she has experience with. I'll go over 10 tons. I'll take a loss. Let's go get some.
This is it, everyone. Colonel Sortek is on the verge of making planetfall and is en route to our position.
Lots of talking.
Mechwarriors knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian heavy guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us, trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these Capellan bastards. Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us, and today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus, for House Hasek.
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill one more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
Commander, Colonel Westrick is right about one thing. The Mechwarriors' forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
Okay, now that they're done talking, here we go.
New target vindicated.
Sorry, I can't do that.
I'm just getting my lance engaged as quickly as I can. The more they do, the less I do. That saves ammunition for me.
Okay, let's take him, Dave.
It's got to be the laziest voice.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
I am up to the task.
Critical.
My back armor
Let's get this
constructed.
over with.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
New target Raven.
Okay, let's take him, Dave.
Target destroyed.
6 months. Mechwarriors and its cronies have taken 6 months and hundreds of our brothers and sisters' lives with them. Fusiliers, make them pay!
Everybody's in decent shape. Thought there's something up here I saw.
New target Blackjack.
Targeting.
Missile.
Break his line of sight. Get them missiles off of me. Nice bounce. Didn't help.
Target acquired.
Yes, my commander.
One more second.
Yeah, twisted.
Stay away from the target. She's starting to move.
I'm on it.
Guy up in front of me.
Target destroyed.
Forces of the Federated Suns. My Davion heavy guards have just touched down. Our rushed mech drops scattered us across a wide area. We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now. ETA 2 minutes. Hold out just a little longer.
Taking the shot.
Will be about time.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Ready, sir. ISIS here. Reporting target destroyed.
Lots of ECM.
Target is confirmed.
fight to Mechwarriors' armored cavalry.
Missile.
That's our cue, Commander. One last push, and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Changing combat range.
Cavalry forces, this is Colonel Archibald McCarran. The Avion Heavy Guards have made planetfall and have taken the field right in the rear of our column. This is a fight we can no longer win. All forces, break off your engagements and escape to your dropships. Sarna is lost. There's no need for any of you to go down with it.
Forces of the Federated Suns, give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted you like prey lost in the woods. But now, you have a chance to defang McCarran's armored cavalry, once and for all.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
To all forces of the Federated Suns, we have cleared the field. Sarna is ours.
Commander, I just want to say thank you. If you hadn't come to help us all those months ago, I have no doubt in my mind that we would have died like the rest of our brothers and sisters in the 5th. We'll never forget what you did for us.
Likewise, Captain. Without you, we would never have been able to complete our mission for the Kestrel Lancers. Now let's all fall back in with the Heavy Guards and finally get some R&R. It's been one hell of a campaign.
And that's Kestrel Lancers. Eventually it'll fade. They had to do the timing so that all the voices could for sure get their voice actor time in. I think there's a cutscene from this. I'm not sure. It's been a while. Like a year, maybe. No cutscene. Let's just take our money and go. 13 salvage. I don't have any EW active probes, so they're mine. I'll take 2 more of these. It only leaves 1 more point, so might as well take nothing, actually. You would think the salvage would be a little bit better having just killed, what, 18 mechs? 15? I didn't even count. I'll just take that. Get me out of here and find out. 6, 9, and 6 more, 15 mechs. Not a lot. This is not a hard mission. I mean, look at the damage it's done. Pretty good all the way across the board. Considering none of these pilots had affinity in these mechs and they were all fighting 5 or 10%, minus on doing anything. Looks like Kelpie really leaped up to 50, but do the math again. I got 6 times 5 is 35, and they're calling it 50. I don't get it. That is just amazing to me what's going on with these pilots. And this was one of the ones from the GTE missions. And that's the only way I know how to call that one. Anyway, we're out of here for this. Lots of good stuff here. 1,000 extra reputation points. ER large laser tier 5. Autocannon 5 tier 5. Was that 1 or 2? Just the 1. LRM. Artemis 4. Hey, there we go. I prefer solids, but I'll take a cluster, considering I only have 1 and it's a tier 1. And heat sinks, that's right, double heat sinks. 10 of them. And this is going to position me nicely going into Rise of Rasselhag in a very, very brief amount of time. 2 years? 30, is it 3031? I think so. So, not much time at all. Yeah, the one thing I really am going to work for at this point is getting the War Dog finished off. I'm at 8.5 now. I need 10. 10 gives me a speed boost of 15%, which is just like putting extra armor on a mech. Makes you faster, harder to hit, and get you there in time. So that's going to be my focus going forward, and that'll be in the next episode and the following ones on Opa Plays Mechwarrior 5. And until then, Opa's out.